Now this, my friends, is bonus time from JSNIP4 because this is going to be a short video for you. This is interesting. Donald Trump, fires warning shot at RNC. That wasn't the deal, he said. What deal? What deal? I thought everything is normal and if you want to be the Republican candidate, you have the same opportunity as the rest of us. There's no shenanigans or politics going on, is there? Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump is firing a warning shot at the Republican National Committee after it was reported that some establishment Republicans are forming an outside organization to try and harm his candidacy. In a tweet on Monday, Trump referenced a recent Wall Street Journal article about these anti-Trump efforts, tagging the RNC's official Twitter account at GOP in his complaint. So he says, at Wall Street Journal reports that at GOP getting ready to treat me unfairly, big spending planned against me, Trump tweeted. Quote, that wasn't the deal, exclamation point. The Wall Street Journal report does not say that the RNC is involved, but the story says Liz Mayer, the architect of Trump Card LLC organization described in the article, once worked for the RNC. The deal Trump is likely referring to is his agreement in September to sign a pledge not to run as an independent. He said at that time he was given the assurance that I would be treated fairly by RNC Chairman Reince Priebus in return for signing the pledge. The Wall Street Journal article referenced by Trump is titled, GOP Operative Plans Guerrilla Campaign Against Donald Trump. In the absence of our efforts, Trump is exceedingly unlikely to implode or be forced out of the race. A memo from Trump Card LLC states, the stark reality is that unless something dramatic and unconventional is done, Trump will be the Republican nominee and Hillary Clinton will become president. Unless something dramatic and unconventional is done, Trump will be the Republican nominee and Hillary Clinton will become president. That doesn't even make sense. The stark reality is that unless something dramatic and unconventional is done, Trump will be the Republican nominee and Hillary will become president. I think they meant to say Trump will not be the Republican nominee and Hillary Clinton will become president. I remember when Ron Paul was running and they took his votes from the RNC and gave them, was it to Mitt Romney? So that was that time? They just changed the rules. Last minute, boop, here you go. See ya. Take his points, give them to you. So, as I said, Trump will not be allowed to be the president. He will either get screwed over, or if not, and somehow he gets up there and it's clear he's going to win, they'll kill him. I don't think they want to do that because I think this day and age they recognize that the people will understand finally this is a setup. You did this to JFK. You tried to do it to Ronald Reagan. Right, this is a thing that we see throughout history. We're not buying it this time, and then all hell breaks loose. So what better way to do it than to just cheat them, change the rules, cheat them out of it, and then he's going to have to say, well, you played unfair to me, and I signed the pledge, so I'm going to go independent. Now, if this happens like that, you treated me unfairly, I'm not getting the nod all of a sudden, even though I deserve it because I've got the highest, rating of all the Republicans. You cheated me, but since I signed the pledge, I'm not going to run independent, and I'll just be upset at you guys, and I'm going to, I guess, step down. If I see that from Trump, then you know the whole time it was a setup, and he knew all about it. If he goes the other route, says, well, I'm going to have to be an independent. I don't care if I signed a pledge. The pledge I signed was due to you agreeing to something that you're not holding up to now. So my pledge means nothing now either. I'm going independent. I would find it hard to believe if Trump was part of this issue and was playing his role, only because NBC and all them really attacked him hard. We're going to throw a show out. We're going to take a show off the air. And, they wouldn't normally do that to a club member. I don't think so. So it remains to be seen. But, anyways, shenanigans by the Republican National Committee, the GOP, the grand old party, as if there's a difference between any of these freaking parties. It's a party, but you don't get to come. You just get to play. You just get to pay the bill.